What's happening? This is my Boards of Canada audio CD collection. I have 6 albums on here. Well, one's an EP. 4 of them are obviously well known. Yeah, that's quite an old t-shirt. I need to get a new one. My old Nano here, there's some I managed to get some of the cassette releases off this burned CD I've got in here. But yeah, if you're not familiar, the Scottish electronic duo, ambient music, IDM, kind of techno, experimental, very sort of spacey music, very spaced out. I don't know, I just enjoy listening to it. It's, if you want a professional analysis, you know, just look them up, and there's be plenty on reviews of people that have also bought their music. But yeah, the Scottish duo, the Sanderson brothers, is it Michael Sanderson and Marcus Eon? Yeah, and they've all done most of the work, you know, in Edinburgh, Hexagon Sun Studios. I think they call it Boards of Canada. I think they lived in Canada for about a couple of years or something when they were younger, and then I think they're originally from like the Cullen Hills, you know, like near Inverness, somewhere like that. But yeah, basically the Scottish, yeah. And this is you've probably heard of a lot of their music on like soundtracks, etc. You just didn't know it was them. Soundtrack, ambience, etc. Yeah. Boards of Canada, Twoism. My favourite one on here is See You Later. Oectine. Yeah, I don't know if I'm pronouncing them right. This came out in 1995. I think there was an album before this, not as long, and it was Play by Numbers. And yeah, I don't know if you can get that on the CD or if it was on cassette. But yeah, that was one of the first albums you can do. Yeah, captivating artwork. They look like bobsleigh team guys, or they look like they're working in some sort of government nuke site or whatever, who knows. Yeah, this is a CDR that I got, and it contains, yeah, I didn't mention this before, I don't have Scam, that you can get that on the CD. Everything You Do Is a Blue, and that's on there. I don't have that on the CD, and I don't have the Peel sessions, you know, the one with the XYZ on there. And oh bloody hell, what have I done? If you can see here, the artwork, a few old tunes, that was their cassette release. There's plenty of as I say, they did a lot of like long and short, you know, Kite Racer. I recommend Kite Racer too. And Buckle High, maybe another time I'll recommend these. And yeah, that's a few old tunes. This is their cassette release. I think they've had quite a few cassette releases, but can't really think of them now. Yeah, and this one as well. This is some artwork of the guys. BOC Maxima. That's also on there. Red Moss, I like that one. There was White Waters on there, but that kind of track on there is shortened, but yeah, still, take what you can get. And yeah, I only got this for £5, you know. Best £5 I've ever spent. Yeah. Many would know this one. It's one of their, like, 1998 Music Has the Right to Children. Kind of Open the Light, Pete Standing Alone, awesome. Yeah, I like those ones. Become Ma. Yeah, they're the chill out ones. And then there's An Eagle in Your Mind, Telepathic Workshop, 6x10, and yeah, to name a few. And one very important thought, yeah, it's kind of, as I say, it can be quite claustrophobic and trippy to listen to certain tracks. It'd be quite, this music isn't for everyone. There's some like decent chill out tracks in there, but yeah, well, it just makes you think. It's mind expanding. You know, you might find it creepy to listen to, but yeah, that's why. That's how I would explain it. Yeah. This came out in 2000. Sorry about this. Kid for today. Just want to show you the artwork. A beautiful place in the country. So, 4 tracks on here. Yeah. Geogaddi. This has been on plenty of top 10 or like your world's. I mean, you think of like YouTubers, it's your like top 10, you know, darkest albums in the world. Yeah, this has came up quite a few times. Very quite dark, all over the place. I'd say it's kind of like doomsday. It's like all the future's great. It's hard to describe. You have to, as I say, there's plenty of reviews. So beware the friendly stranger. David Firth, the animator, you know, behind Salad Fingers, he's used quite a lot of BOC. The devil is in the details. Yeah, we are. Which one do I like on here? Alpha and Omega. I like that one. Over the Horizon Radar. Diving Station, Dandelion. Yeah, these. If I can't, I'm going to see if I can give you a look at the artwork here. Yeah, very gyroscopy. You see pictures of children there. That's kind of what's it going to be like in the next 100 years in the future. Very foreboding, you know, very. It's quite. Yeah, very claustrophobic. Geogaddi. Enough people have went on about this. Just Google it or type it in the search bar. Enough people tell you about it. This is more chilled out. The Campfire Headphase. Oh yeah, Geogaddi 2002. This came out in 2005. So yeah, this is the third of their well-known works. I think this is to do with nostalgia. Like, it's 5 years after the millennium, and it's, you know, memories of the last half of the 20th century and like how things are changing. I can see a lot of things regarding technology, and I don't know, this is just my take on it. I'd say it's to do with nostalgia. The Campfire Headphase, like, you're remembering you miss going to summer camp or whatever. I don't fucking know. But yeah. Hey Saturday Sun. Satellite Athem Icarus. Peacock Tail, yeah. A Moment of Clarity, yeah, that's one of my favourites. Oscar See Through Red Eye, yeah, that's a bit of a dark one. Slow This Bird Down, Tear from the Compound Eye. Yeah, I'm just naming me favourites, or the ones I like from it. Trans Canada Highway. Skyliner, yeah. Left Side Drive, yeah, this is one of the first Left Side Drive. I was obsessed with this when I first heard it. When I was first found out about Boards of Canada, it was, yeah, just random YouTube videos and, yeah, things like LimeWire and whatever. yeah. Boards of Canada, Tomorrow's Harvest. I'd say this is quite apocalyptic kind of vibe you get from it. Sick Times, Cold Earth. It kind of reminds me of that film with Viggo Mortensen called The Ward. You know, it's like the environmental disasters. We're going to nuke ourselves. It's looking this way at this current timeline at the moment. Like, you know, the famine, people are going to go insane and start killing each other. Cannibalism. Tomorrow's Harvest, yeah. This was the last album they done, 2013. And yeah, been 9 years ago since they've released any music. I do not know if they will ever release any more music. The Sanderson Brothers, BOC, but yeah, I'd say they've done enough. I'm not pressuring them to make any more. I mean, they've moved on, who knows. I think they keep themselves to themselves. They're not very public about. I think maybe they've done a few private gigs here and there, but I think they keep a low profile. They don't really have much to do with the public's interest. Cold Earth, Sick Times, Reach for the Dead, yeah. Yeah, Sundown, that has to be one of my favourite ones on here. Very dreading, but at the same time, it's kind of like, it makes you think. It's kind of like Palace Posse, Telepath. Yeah, that's about enough. Right, so that was my Boards of Canada audio CD collection. If you want more info on these guys, just Google them, or plenty of guys have done like a profile on the ambient duo before I have. Thank you. Take care.